This is Dominique Hurley, and welcome to today's guided meditation on unconditional love. I've invited God, guiding spirits, angels of light and love, to guide us on our path to our highest good here today. So take yourself into a space where you can be comfortable, physically, mentally, spiritually. First, start with the physical, either sitting down on a chair with your both feet touching the ground or cross-legged on the floor in meditation pose. You can also lie down with your hands by your side and your feet uncrossed. Make sure you'll be uninterrupted during this time, so turn off your cell phones and close the door. Turn off the lights if that helps. You'll be doing this with your eyes closed. We're going to be going through a guided visualization. The mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and imagined. And that is why these meditations can be so powerful, so healing, so comforting, so grounding, depending on what you need. Once you're comfortable, take a few deep breaths in through your nose and then release through the mouth. And as you're doing so, repeat in your mind, I breathe in all that supports me. I let go of all that no longer serves me. I breathe in all that supports me. Deep belly breath all the way down into your belly. I release all that no longer serves me. And exhale completely through your mouth. During the meditation, I invite you to breathe only through your nose, but at this point, as you're releasing, take a deep breath again, another one, a third, or wherever you're at. Through your nose, I breathe in all that supports me. I breathe out all that no longer serves me. Now go back to your regular breath. Invite peace. Invite quiet. Invite gratitude for your taking this time for yourself to connect to a spirit of unconditional love. Imagine yourself at the edge of a lake. You're standing under a gateway. It's a beautifully decorated gateway. Take a moment to observe. What is it made of? How does it look? How does it feel to stand in a gateway? As you spread your arms open a little bit, you can feel this gentle mist coming out of the gateway and showering over you. You know that it's a deep cleansing mist. As it showers you, it picks up anything that no longer serves you in body, mind, or spirit, and washes it back into the ground where it can be recycled into something that will serve the planet. Feel this mist. Feel it as it just gently washes over your body. As you stand there, fill yourself with gratitude, knowing what is happening to you. Welcoming this opportunity to let go. Look out around you into the distance at whatever nature is there. Take some time as this is happening to look left and right. You can even turn around to see where you've been. What kind of space are you in? Where are you? You hear a gentle bell and you know that the mist shower is over. You turn back towards the lake. And as you do, you see this beautiful rainbow of colors. You're seeing the wind. It's more like a breeze. You can feel your heart getting a little excited and happy knowing that this breeze is heading through the gateway, through you. You feel it gently passing through the membrane of your body, again lifting anything that doesn't serve you from one end of your body to the other, out the other side. As you're standing in this gateway, being cleansed on a physical, mental, spiritual level. Feel this breeze tickling at the cells inside your body, going into every nook and cranny, cleansing you. Feel your thoughts getting lighter and lighter. Feel your heart getting fuller as it has more room now to expand and to open. As you watch this miraculously beautiful breeze flow through you, you're feeling lighter and lighter. And once again you hear a bell, knowing that this phase has stopped. You now see in front of you, right outside the gateway, but between you and this body of water, you see two big footsteps, colored footsteps. It's as if it was a platform that was built specifically for you. And as you step onto it and just rest there, you look down and you can see your body becoming lighter, but this time I mean brighter. From the feet all the way up, imagine this. Imagine your physical being becoming a radiant light, slowly going up your legs. You're seeing yourself as this light, this bright, beautiful light. What color is it? What shade is it? See your whole being transformed into light. How far is that glow spreading? Take a look at yourself from above. How do you appear in this beautiful light? It's as if you were being recharged from the planet into more of who you truly are. Once you've let go of anything that no longer serves you, you're free to shine as you. The essence of pure love that resides within you and all beings. Divine source energy. And in this moment, as you're standing on these footstep platform, you're being given a chance to see yourself as you truly are. Once your entire being is filled with light, take a moment to step off of these footsteps and to simply swirl or dance or bow in gratitude. Just take a moment to acknowledge what happened as you passed through this gateway. on this meditation to unconditional love. And now you see a rowboat. It's empty, but it's guided. It's coming your way. It comes right up to the shore where you are. And there's a door that opens to it to make your entry into this rowboat much easier. You step inside and make yourself comfortable on all the cushions that are there. You know you're about to go on a journey. As the rowboat starts to move, you're conscious of some being that is pulling this rowboat. Take a moment now. What comes to mind? What comes to heart? Is there something under the water pushing? Or is there a spirit being pulling? What is moving this rowboat? Trust that whatever comes to mind is what is meant for you on this day, and that it may be different every time you listen to this guided meditation. As you wander onto the waters in this beautiful, comfortable rowboat, I'm going to be silent now for a few seconds so that you can telepathically communicate with this being. Invite a conversation and ask a question. See if it has a message for you. You may hear this message in words. You might just have a sense of knowing, or you can make it up, knowing that whatever you're inspired to make up in that moment may be what you need to hear. As you traveled on this quiet, serene lake, you arrived at a dock in the middle, more like a little floating platform. It's about the size of a room. And once there, you step out of the boat. Take a moment to acknowledge and thank for the ride. And once you're ready, you turn and walk to the middle of this room, middle of this platform. And you sit in the middle. As you sit down, you realize that on the platform right in front of you, there's something written. It says, "You are here." You smile, knowing that you found your space on the map of the world of unconditional love. Take a moment now to look around. You're still in the lake. What's the feel? Is this a lake that you're familiar with? Is it in the country where you are? What season is it? Take a moment to really become aware of the space you're in. As you raise your eyes to the skies, you're hearing the most beautiful choir of angels. It's a sound unlike any you've heard before. You're filled with awe, filled with a sense of trembling, but trembling out of pure joy and recognition. And as your eyes come back to eye level, you realize that this platform in the middle of a lake has now become a room. A beautiful crystal room. The walls in rose quartz, empowering your heart. You can still hear the choir. And surrounding you, it's as if you were surrounded by hundreds or thousands of candlelights, seeing that beautiful flame, beautiful bright flames all around. And as your eyes focus, you see that the light that you were seeing, which was a reflection of your own, is not actually candles, but beings. You see their shapes coming into view. And at first you can see them as all mirrors of yourself. It's as if you were there 1,000 times in that room looking back at you. And as your eyes focus even a little more, you see that the shapes have changed into people you recognize. Take a moment to make eye contact and acknowledge some of the people you recognize from your life, past, present, or future. From here or beyond, all smiling at you, all part of this glow that is vibrating back and forth between you and them, vibrating as one, filling this rose quartz room with the most brilliant light. Feel free to turn around in your seat to acknowledge more people, to recognize who is there. There are also strangers, people you've never met physically. You don't recognize them, and yet on a soul level you know them. You know them as if you knew yourself. This group of people have now become one solid ring of light around your bright light sitting in the middle. This ring of light pulsating, getting stronger and stronger. Until you find yourself in a completely different room. You know you are still in this palace of crystal, surrounded by that choir of angels and other divine beings such as yourself. And yet you also find yourself standing in the middle of a courtyard in a town or city. Take a look around at the style of buildings, at the people milling about with their daily routine. And as you stand there in this space, a space where you know you fully belong, you notice how people are turning towards you and smiling, acknowledging you, nodding as they pass along. Beautiful, friendly mode. And you see a mailman walking towards you with a letter in his hand. As he passes this letter to you, you put your hands on top of his and thank him, knowing that this is a message that you had been waiting for a long time. Take a moment and hold that letter towards your heart. Know that whatever answer is within is the answer to a question on how you may increase the unconditional love for yourself and others in this lifetime. Take a moment now to focus again on your question, one that you have asked from your childhood on in this lifetime, and one that you are becoming conscious of again. As you open the envelope, you can see this city around you, this town, all the people milling about. It's as if it was shape-shifting back and forth from a pulsating light, the one that you felt in that crystal room with a choir of angels, and now is around you. You're realizing that everyone in life is a messenger, a teacher, that everyone, stranger and acquaintances, as well as dear friends, lovers, husbands, children, wives, all those in your environment are also part of this ring of light, this divine consciousness, the oneness that you are a part of. And as you look onto this letter, you realize it is a love letter from the universe to you. Explaining how and why love is at the core of your being. Feel the warmth in your hands as you hold this letter. And take a minute now to speak yourself. Read this letter. It doesn't matter if you do not see what it says or hear it. Take a moment now to tell yourself what you need to hear. Tell yourself how you love yourself without any expectations and care for your happiness. Read this love letter to yourself. I'll be silent now for a minute or so. Be the love that you need to hear, starting with dear and your name, and ending the letter when you're done. Signed as whatever it is that you believe in, be it your higher self, God, your guiding spirits. And as you do read this letter to yourself, feel the warmth extending from your hands into your entire body, inside and out, radiating and feeling the glow of your being getting stronger and stronger. Take a full minute now to do this. When you're ready, fold the letter again and put it back into the envelope. Place it near your heart in a pocket. Grateful for the connection that you've just had with love with a capital L. As you look back at this milling town around you, you notice a car coming your way. The chauffeur gets out and opens the door for you. You're filled with great joy and anticipation. You know you're about to go on a journey to the most beautiful places on earth. You enter the car, and as you sit there, you have all sorts of welcome gifts around you, supporting you on your journey. You're looking at the scenery as you go by. What are you seeing? Where are you? What time of day is it? What does it feel like to be taken on a beautiful journey, knowing that you're going to somewhere where you are going to feel what it's like to be unconditionally loved? You notice that the back seat of this car that you're being driven in, there are mirrors around you. And as you catch a glimpse of your face, you see how radiating you are. Smiling, and go ahead, smile right now. Smile at yourself as you imagine seeing how beautiful you are when you recognize your own light. Already you have felt and seen and read how supported you are on this journey. You can hear the laughter of a little child, and you recognize that it is the one within you. And you're smiling even more. And after a while, far out of any town, through nature, you see the car slowing down in this village in the mountains, a beautiful village in a valley. As you step out, you notice that the mountains are almost shaped like cupped hands, holding and supporting. town is magical. You can feel it. This little village where all the people are coming out of their houses. They've been waiting for you. They're so happy to see you. As you step out of this car, you see signs. The first one you see is, you can do no wrong. You are loved. I am a reflection of you. You are welcome here. The spirit in me acknowledges the spirit in you. It's as if the whole welcoming area is filled with affirmations. Take a minute now to add a few that you see. And within seconds, there's a whole welcoming line there of people smiling and radiating in their light. It's as if you can see that candlelight at their heart, at the core of their being, and yet you also see them as physical bodies as we would in our daily life. They're smiling and embracing you as if they've been waiting for you your whole life. There's nothing you need to do. There's absolutely no expectations put on you. You're a part of this family. It's as if you've known everyone here your whole life and beyond, and yet you haven't met them yet. As you join one of the families in their house and they serve you a beautiful meal, everyone is talking and laughing together. Everyone is just being completely themselves, completely seen for who they truly are. And again, you feel yourself becoming lighter as you join in, being completely yourself. Whether that means being with them at the table or taking time for yourself on your own, leaving the house and exploring the village, you can do no wrong. Take a moment to explore the scene in any way you feel moved that is connected to who you truly are. And as night falls over this village, if you're not already there, you make your way outside on the porch or right outside the house. And you notice in the darkness this flame as if it was at the core of the earth beneath the village. And how this flame is the heart of Mother Earth, and it's feeding all these veins of light, these moving veins of light being sourced from this deep core of Mother Earth to all the beings in this village. You're seeing these strings of light or these veins of light moving around like a map, and entering these people from their feet. And you're looking and observing anyone you see, how with every step they are fed by this light. But then you also notice from the top of their heads, there's another string of light being fed by the stars, being fed by the heavens. These aren't like puppet strings. They're simply sources of energy, all from the same source of energy, all uniquely beautiful representations of this divine and sacred energy. And as your vision becomes even clearer, you notice how there's a string of light going from everyone's heart to all the others. You hadn't noticed this during the daytime. It's reminding you of that pulsating ring of light from the crystal room, from the rose quartz room. And as night turns into day again, you're being greeted. You understand that it's your time to go now, and everyone's coming to say goodbye. They were so thrilled that you came and experienced what it is that you experienced here. You feel completely full. You understand how you are sourced from divine energy, how you are connected to the heavens and connected to Mother Earth, and connected to all beings on this planet. You get back into the car. The chauffeur turns around and smiles at you, asks you if you've had a good journey. You smile back. Noticing how his face is shape-shifting to be you, to be others you've met along the way, to be others in your life right now, as well as your guides and spirits, your angels. And you're feeling this car filled with love. A love for yourself and a love for others you haven't felt in a while. Not to this extent, not to this fullness. You recognize yourself, and again in the mirrors as you look around, you see how beautiful you are when you're radiating with love. You're excited now to go back and to share this with others, to share this pulsating light within you. You know that as you make eye contact with others in your life, it won't be the same. You'll recognize that light and that connection. You'll recognize how sourced they are, how everyone you meet, everyone in every room you enter, how the ones you share your life with, they too are sourced from the same divine energy. They too are a mirror of you and of love and of all that is. You can feel your own love stretch to reveal the oneness of everyone's direction. You feel your own direction towards the light, towards the beauty, towards this feeling of being uplifted and grateful and in touch with who you truly are. And you know that those affirmations that you saw in the village, those words of welcome, those words that spoke to your heart and your mind and your spirit, you can do no wrong. You are always doing the very best that you can at any moment. You've been brought back now to the heart of the town. And as you sit down in the middle of the courtyard, it shapeshifts again into that room, the rose quartz room. The pulsating ring of light around you becomes once again the beings in your life. Be they spirit beings or real people that you know. The room is filled with people looking back at you, so happy for your happiness, so happy for your remembrance of the love of who you are and the true unconditional love that exists between all of you. When you can see what is truly there, when you let go of what no longer serves you, be it in thought, in spirit, in body. Feel yourself expand as your light in the middle of the room glows to become one with that ring, so that the entire rose quartz room is filled with beings of light again. And as it is so, you find yourself standing again on that platform in the middle of the lake, on that floating deck, with the little boat waiting for you. You enter your boat and sit back down, stretch out on the cushions and just feel that sigh of bliss. As you journey back towards the shore, just take a moment to feel that bliss. Scan your body now. Feel how the cells in your body are vibrating. Feel your heart expand. See how the glow of your being is lighting up the entire lake, reflecting on the water. Feel that loving connection between you and the guide, the spirit being, the animal, your totem animal, anyone who is conducting you in this boat, who is guiding this boat towards the shore. Just feel that love and gratefulness. You realize that you can still hear that choir of angels. It's coming from within your own heart. Again, bringing a smile to your face, knowing that you carry within you all you ever need to be truly happy, to feel truly loved and connected. You have been seen for who and what you truly are. You have been accepted for who you truly are. And it's only by being seen and accepted that you can feel that unconditional love without any expectations, just because you are who you truly are. As a boat comes to the shore and the door opens, you step back out and you notice how your gateway that is still there has now grown in size, but also is now covered in garlands of flowers, plants growing lush. As you stand under this garland of flowers, this gateway of greenery. You feel as if you were complete. There is nothing more for it to do for you. You have let go of what no longer serves you, and if you have filled your being with all that does. You simply stand there in gratitude, in appreciation for who and what you are and what you've experienced. And now you feel ready to cross out of that gateway and back into your life. And as you do, you go back onto the beach of this lake on the shore and either sit or lie down in the same position that you are right now in your physical body. And you just let that soak in while you become conscious again of your physical body and start moving your hands and your feet, turning your neck from side to side. Taking a few more deep breaths, filling yourself with the light of who you are, and breathing that light now into the world. Take 3 deep breaths, breathing yourself in and breathing yourself out into the world, seeing how everything becomes lighter and brighter. When you're ready, open your eyes and look around you. Notice how the colors might be more vibrant than they were before. Or if you're in the dark, try to connect to the glow of all that is, of the objects around you, of the presence of love around you. Come completely back to your being now. And in an expression that means the spirit within me acknowledges the spirit within you, I honor and bow to you. Namaste.